Hey y'all, so this is basically midnight. It's like 12:30. It's like the morning before my interview. I have an interview at 2 p.m. out of town. I'm not gonna say what hair school it is because I don't like to do all of that, and a lot of people have like policies and whatever the case may be. Anyway, so I am here to let you guys know that I am interviewing for cosmetology instructor positions. And honestly, y'all, if I could just keep it 100 here, um, I'm really just kind of using this interview as like something to get my feet wet, to like get me back in the mode of interviewing again, because I haven't had to go on an interview for a hair school since like 2019. No, I'm sorry. Why do I keep saying 2019? The very beginning of 2020. So it was like the first hair school I worked at. That interview was easy, but that was because I was fresh out of school, newly licensed, and my mind was already in that place of interviewing. So I was like really on top of my game. And then the second school that I worked at, it was really easy because they were already talking about me. He already knew me because, people were already bringing me up and things like that. So it wasn't really hard. And I think that was God ordained too. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't that hard. So I'm like, now I haven't had to interview in a while. And I'm just like, I want to see what's out there. I want to see what the starting pay is that they're offering in this new area. Because I don't know if I ever told y'all this before, but I really do want to move out the city, and move into another city like that has more opportunities and things like that. So I'm like, going into a new city, I don't know what they paying out there. I don't know what's expected. I don't know what the interview style is, the types of questions that I'm gonna be asked. I don't know. Even like, what are they like? Is it a technical portion? Like, am I going to be teaching? Am I going to style? Like, what is it? So I'm just kind of using this as a practice interview because I feel like maybe it's more to come. Also, I don't have pressure on myself either because y'all already know I have a full-time job. So it's not like, dang, I need this job. I got to get this money. Like, I got to da 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 da. I don't have that problem. So I'm like, I could just interview basically for practice, like I said, and they ain't got to know that. And when y'all be practicing, they don't have to know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, try your best, but don't put so much pressure on yourself. Like, I understand some of you are really looking for another job because you need to, while others, like myself, are trying to transition into something like that more full time. So whichever one you are, still have grace and mercy on yourself. So yeah, I already know what I'm going to be wearing for my interview. What I thought I was going to wear, I'm not, because I always hang my pants up to make sure that they have like longevity, because I am tall and I am thin, and it's really hard finding pants that fit correctly. So when I find a good pair, I try to hold on to it, child. And y'all, I'm just going to put this little plug in here. Levi got some all black jeans that, like, the Levi tag is black, the buttons on it is black, like everything is black. When I say them jeans are beautiful, I've worn them like 3 times. I was gonna wear them for the interview, but I don't own an iron. So because I just washed them and they're hanging up to dry, I didn't really lay them out super flat to make sure I didn't have no wrinkles. So we can't wear that. But I'm gonna just, wear a little sweater dress. I think I'll show y'all what I have on when I get dressed tomorrow. Also, about the makeup, I'm not doing too much. I always try to not come full face when meeting people or doing interviews, because I don't like people to get used to me having on a full face of makeup. Like, my 5-minute makeup routine is the one that I'm gonna use, because I use it for everything. And that's the type of makeup I used to wear like years ago when I didn't have hyperpigmentation or anything like that. But go back to my original point. Sometimes, like, when I would be like really made up, people would get used to that. So when they would see me like barefaced like this, they would look like, they swear I look different. They swear like, is something wrong? Y'all know I look healthy. Anyway, but that's what they expect. And to a lot of people, putting on a full face of makeup, that's polished, that's beauty to them. And I feel like you shouldn't wear makeup to feel beautiful or to look beautiful. You shouldn't wear makeup to feel polished or to look polished. You should wear makeup because you want to. Like, it's a choice to wear makeup. And that's why I know I'm going to rant, I'm sorry, but that's why I feel like I used to wear makeup a lot because I used to think that I needed it. I used to be like, oh my gosh, like I can't go a thoughts without my brows being done. Like, oh my gosh, like I can't. Like, because, you know, I look prettier when I have on makeup. I look more put together when I have on makeup. And it's like, no, you look pretty with or without makeup. You look polished with or without makeup. Makeup is just an addition. You know what I'm saying? It's like going out to eat. You don't have to have dessert to feel like you had a great meal and you enjoyed your experience. It's just something that you want to do. And if you just so happen to get dessert, then great. If you don't get dessert, fine. You know, and that's the way that I want people to start viewing makeup. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm not against makeup. I'm not. I'm just saying, like, for me, I keep it very minimal. I do the basics just so that if I do come in without makeup, it's not a drastic difference. You know what I'm saying? And kudos to the girls that do wear makeup every day because, baby, I'm too lazy for that. I'm going to just put it out there. But my rant is over. Tomorrow, I will tell you guys how the interview went. Again, it's no pressure. It's no pressure. So I'll see y'all soon. Okay, guys, so I am out of my interview. So remember I told you guys that the first part of my interview, which happened a couple weeks ago, it was just like over Zoom. And then the second part was a technical part, which basically I had to do a haircut. I could do any haircut that I chose. And I chose to do like a one line, no elevation haircut, like a basic blunt haircut. After looking at the mannequin, I chose to go with that instead of doing layers, just because I wanted to show her that I know how to exercise my judgment when it comes to hair cutting to basically make the best decision for a client, and I can model that same behavior for students. For me, this is my first time doing a technical interview, but I always try to do things that I could be able to show my knowledge, and I could be able to show how I can, well, my knowledge and my judgment, basically, long story short. I didn't teach it in front of the girls. It was just the educational trainer. And then she really didn't ask me any questions, but the way that I went about it was as if I were teaching a class. So like walking people through like why I section the way I section, why I chose the haircut that I chose, pros and cons to adding layers and what layers can do to a hair, like just talking about hair cutting in general. She did ask me one thing, but I forgot what it was. So it might have not been that serious for me to like bring it up, but I think it went over really well. My friend, she texted me like right before my interview, like questions that I needed to ask, and I did ask those too. And I'll post the questions that she asked right here in this clip somewhere so I can remember. Also, I'm like, I'm just so happy and I'm so thankful for the experiences that I have had in this industry. Like, I know I'm not where I want to be in my career. I know that I haven't had so many like highlight reels in my life or in my career, but just to hear her say like, your resume shows that you have great experience, like you have a story that you can tell to these students to make their education experience more rich. It really lit me up because, you know, sometimes we be thinking we don't be doing too much, but really we be doing a lot. Anyway, y'all, so I don't know how it's gonna go. I'm not really, no pressure. Like, this is the first job interview I ever had that I did not have any, like, I didn't feel anxious, like, or overly excited. I was just like chill, you know. And this is how I like to go about my life. Do y'all like my 5-minute makeup look? Oh, y'all, I could not wait to come into this store. So we finally got one in our area, and I really just wanted to see some things that I have been admiring online, and this store is beautiful. This is the lamp I want. It is so beautiful. Anyway, y'all, I gotta go. Remember that it's you that makes you beautiful, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.